Hey everyone, today I want to introduce you guys to one incredible trading strategy. Let's not beat around the bush and get straight to the point. Guys, if it's a bit hard for you to grasp the strategy from scratch, I strongly recommend you to follow my Telegram channel. I explain this and other strategies in precise detail over there with clear examples seen into each separate case and other nuances that are only obvious to experienced traders. The link is waiting for you in the description while we gotta get back to where we left off. Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to make money off of binary options. You've probably heard a bunch of times that trading requires a lot of knowledge and experience and yada yada. However, after watching this video, you're going to be able to make real money with no extraordinary knowledge or experience, just one simple strategy. Enjoy! For starters, you want to sign up on the trading platform by the link in the description and proceed with the top up. I've already made the deposits, but I still want to show you how it's done. We're opening the finance section, click on deposit, and pick any payment method that is convenient for you. I prefer cryptocurrency. Also, I strongly recommend you guys to use this promo code that gets you an extra 50% to your account balance. You can get the promo code by sliding into my DMs by the link in the description, like always. So, set a check mark right here and enter the promo code to activate it. So, what do traders do? Basically, we gotta predict where a certain asset's price is heading towards, up or down. If our prediction turns out correct, we'll get a profit. Now, let's prep the chart. Clicking right here and selecting the candle chart type. First time you open the platform, you might initially face the linear chart type, so make sure to switch to candles. That's very important. So why exactly do we need the candle chart type? The thing is, the linear chart only provides so little data that is barely possible to run any analysis with. The primary thing you gotta grasp is that the market essentially displays the behavior of its participants, buyers and sellers. Whenever the price is going up, buyers are the one dominating the market, whereas if the price is heading down, sellers are currently taking over. Settling for the candle chart type provides us with the possibility to see the situation in full complexity. Each candle provides us some kind of data. So our strategy suggests one candle pattern implementation. Before I show it to you guys, let's clear some things up real quick. First of all, what are time frames? Time frame is the time one candle takes to entirely form and settle. Basically, if we were to work with 1 minute time frame, one candle would be forming for 1 minute before settling. In order to choose a time frame, we want to click right here in the top left corner, and now we can pick any time frame out of the list. I prefer the M1, which stands for 1 minute. Now let's talk about the structure of a Japanese candle. Basically, let me draw it for you guys real quick. So, a candle consists of 3 parts. The main color part is the candle's body. It shows us how much the asset's price changed over the course of a certain time span. We can also see 2 sticks above and below the candle body. Those are candle shadows. The upper shadow shows us the highest point the candle reached while it was still in the formation process. However, whereas the lower shadow, meanwhile, showed the lowest point the candle reached during that same process. If we consider shadows in logical terms, let's say we see a large downward shadow. That means there is a strong buyer somewhere in that area where the shadow appeared, a buyer that doesn't let sellers push the price further down. If we see a large upward shadow, it indicates the presence of a strong seller in the area. The sad shadow appeared, some forces that didn't let buyers push the price further up. So based exactly on this principle, I want to show you a pattern we're going to be trading today by. Basically, the pattern consists of a single candle with a small body and a huge shadow. Let me show it to you. So, by the way guys, don't forget to subscribe to my Telegram channel. The link is in the description, like always. So, look, if we see a large downward shadow and a tiny body, chances are the price is about to go up. I hope it's clear. Whereas if it's a large upward shadow, the price is more likely to go down. However, we're going to be making our deals according to the general motion, meaning if we see the price is steadily rising throughout history, we will only consider upward trades whenever we see the pattern, obviously. And if the price was historically falling, we would only consider downward trades as soon as we find the pattern we need, obviously. So I guess, guys, we're all set now. Let's start. I'm gonna be giving you some useful tips as we go, so watch carefully until the very end. Before we get to trading, we gotta pick a currency pair. To do that, we're clicking right here in the top left corner, and now we can see a list of these currencies and payout percentage on the right. This is our net profit in case of a successful deal. For instance, if we close a trade in profit within this currency pair, we will get 92% of net profit. So placing the first trade, I've already placed it, but I want to explain anyway how it's done properly. Before making a deal, make sure to check the expiry time you set. I personally have it set for 1 minute. Then basically you choose the deal's amount, the amount you're putting at risk at a given moment, meaning if this trade fails, we'll lose $20. And we're clicking one of the two buttons right here, higher or lower. Now let me explain the trade. I did it because first of all, I saw a nice uptrend. The overall market course is upwards. And I also noticed this candle with a large shadow and a tiny body right here. Let's see how it goes and wait for the result. And our trade successfully closed in a profit. So I found another great case, placing a trade for 1 minute downwards. First thing we can note is that the overall chart course is downwards. If we zoom in a little bit, let's do it real quick, we'll see this candle with a large upward shadow that exceeds the candle's body. So guys, the first advice I'd like to give you is that you should always wait for the last processing candle to settle. That's very important. Basically, if you see this pattern starting to occur, you might find yourself impulsively going for a trade when it's too early, but the candle may close absolutely differently as a result, not ended up as a pattern. Our trade closed in a confident profit. So I'm placing another 1 minute trade upwards. I can see the overall motion is upward. If we zoom in, we'll see this candle with a tiny body and a large downward shadow. So there's an upward shadow too, but it's way smaller than the lower one. The second advice I'd like to give you guys is please follow your risk management. If you're new to trading and not considering all the risks, even if you're very confident about the pattern, your deposit will end up at zero sooner or later. So yeah. Another profit. Placing a 1 minute trade upwards, I can see the overall rise in motion. If we zoom in, we'll see the candle with a large downward shadow and a tiny body. These two factors are enough for me to make a deal. And one more advice for you guys, be patient. I mean it. For instance, if you've been hanging around at the market for hours and still haven't witnessed any patterns, don't try to open positions mindlessly. It's better to wait for a pattern and then go for it. Never trade emotionally, basically. Our trade closed in a profit. Placing a trade upwards for 1 minute. The first thing I say is that the overall course is rising. And secondly, if we zoom in, we'll see this candle with a large downward shadow and a body that's a tiny bit smaller than said shadow. Our trade closed in a profit. Placing a 1 minute trade with $20, we can see the global course is falling. If we zoom in, we'll see these candles with large shadows and tiny bodies. And these shadows are atop. While this trade is getting processed, let's consolidate the strategy by going through a particular script. The first step to our plan is looking at the overall global course. And the second step is finding the pattern. As soon as you find the pattern, you can place a trade right away. That's the plan basically. Such a simple strategy, guys. Such a simple strategy based on literally one single pattern. Isn't it wonderful? And we closed yet another trade in a profit. So that's basically the way we managed to double the initial deposit thanks to such a simple strategy that doesn't require any deep knowledge nor experience. This strategy is not only used by beginners, but also by professional traders because it's been working immaculately for ages now. There's an even easier way to make money off of binary options with no experience and knowledge. It's called copy trading. You can learn more about it if you subscribe to my Telegram channel by the link in the description below this video. That's it for today, guys, I guess. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.